King Ralph is fabulous fun. This is a film from 1991. It's directed by David S. Ward, it's written by David S. Ward, and based on the novel by Emlyn Williams. I haven't read the novel. I would actually be kind of curious to see what it's like. I might check it out one day, but if you have any thoughts on how it compares, please feel free to share. And we have an amazing cast. We have John Goodman, Peter O'Toole, John Hurt, Camille Coduri, Richard Griffiths. Really fabulous, fabulous cast. And Goodman plays Ralph. At the start of the film, in I think the opening scene, the entire royal family is killed. They are wiped out because of an electrical issue, and the next in line is King Ralph. Now, what really amused me about this is that I was looking on IMDb afterwards. I was actually looking for the location information. This is filmed in so many places in England. It's incredible. So many gorgeous locations. But I was looking at the information on there, and in the goofs section, they highlight the fact that if that did happen, there are many other people who would have been in line for the throne before they had to go to America to find this person. And I just thought, nobody's thinking that this is true. That's not a goof. It's not as if they're saying this is actually what would happen if the current royal family, as we know them, the immediate royal family, were wiped out. It just amused me that somebody felt the need to list that as a goof. The point there, of course, is that you shouldn't take this film too seriously. In some ways, it's actually quite meaningful, because it's initially about Ralph learning to, in theory, behave like a king and get used to his new life as the King of England, and partly about how people respond to him as a public figure, and also what the expectations are for him to marry somebody specific. And he actually starts to spend time with Miranda, played by Camille Coduri, who is definitely not somebody who would ever be chosen to be paired with the king if they're marrying for status. I'll put it that way. But actually they spend a lot of time together, and there seems to be this natural connection between the two of them. And I think the on-screen chemistry is really great, and the film definitely in part explores the expectations of the monarch to marry somebody who I think, and I don't want to use this word literally, but somebody who they would deem worthy. And I think it explores things in a way that's definitely very, very well done and very interesting, but also very funny. It's very, very funny. That's largely down to Goodman's performance. He's just absolutely incredible. Everybody's really great in this. But it's also poking fun at British in a lot of ways. For example, he is unable to say the name Spotted Dick, which, if you're unaware, Spotted Dick is actually just a dessert in England, or a pudding, if you like. And there are various other British customs that seem quite strange to Ralph. So there's a little bit of poking fun at ourselves, which I really love, but largely it's about Ralph struggling basically to adapt and the way he responds to people. And I just found it to be so delightful, so funny, but with some meaningful and more moving moments as well. And I rather enjoyed it a lot. Really fun, entertaining film, brilliant cast, great performances. Really fun idea, very well executed. As I said, I haven't read the novel, so I don't know if it's exactly the same, if there are any significant differences. Feel free to let me know if you have read it. And as I said, it's filmed in so many beautiful places. Not just London, outside of London, but we do get some gorgeous shots of London as well, which I rather liked. And there are also things in it that do date it. For example, the clothes that a lot of people are wearing are very early 90s, and just various parts of London that look a little bit different. And I had great fun with that as well. So if you like films from the 90s that do occasionally have a 90s feel, definitely something that's present in this. Of course, though, a lot of the scenes where Ralph is trying to be king, they're not so dated, but the other scenes in part definitely are. I adored it. I thought it was really good fun, meaningful at times, really great performances. King Ralph is definitely one that's worth checking out.